Okay, now we're going to load using these pre-made cartridges from Dixie Gun Works. Now all these are tubes that carry a powder charge, a ball, and a wad. And you take them in your hand and squeeze them to get the components out. Let me show you this up close. There's the actual tube. And what you do is you take your thumbnail, I'm going to put these others in my pocket, take your thumbnail and squeeze it, and out pops the wad. Then you squeeze the tube like this and you walk up the ball. Inside is loose powder. So I take the gun and load it. Now these are very handy in the field. And if you don't want to go the whole route of making up cartridges, they're a good way to do it. Put this on half cock. So the cylinder turns freely. Now I take my open tube, find my mark. I always use there's a proof mark on the cylinder, and that's what I use for my starting point, so to speak. Pour the powder in, put in the wad, drop in the ball, rotate under the rammer, and seat. Just like that. Nothing to it. They make a very quick and easy way to carry in the field, and when especially when I'm hunting, because I like to use cap and ball for rabbits, small game, pot food, something I'm going to shoot for the pot on camp out. If I shoot one, I can quickly reload without having to carry a flask and all this other stuff. All I have to do is just simply pull the one out of my pocket and reload. Makes for very easy field work. They'll stay loaded a long time. You don't have to worry about them becoming damp. They're waterproof. Waterproof to a point. Now don't go swimming with them, but you can easily load them this way. And it makes for just a good way to carry them. Good way to carry in the field. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch all 6 of these. It is quicker to load this way, especially for just another shot right quick. But they are not expensive, and when I post this video, I will make a point of looking up and finding out what the going price is at Dixie Gun Works at this time. And put you a link to Dixie Gun Works and a link to, hopefully, the actual tubes. Now they make these tubes also for loading rifles and things like that. So you don't have to get them just for the pistols. They got a smaller white one that I use for 36 caliber. And it makes for a fairly, secure pocket carry. The fastest is always going to be the cartridges, paper cartridges, because you shove and stick and you're done. But for practical field use, these tubes, I think, are actually a little better, because the paper cartridges are a little more fragile, easy to tear apart by accident. Can't take a lot of rough handling, a lot of shaking and bobbing around in a pack. These can. Okay, 4 will be enough for the demonstration. Let me get this capped and we'll shoot it. Stay with me. Okay, snake target, about 10 feet, along about here. That's about the range I'd shoot at a snake. I don't go out of my way to kill snakes. The only time I'm going to shoot one is he's right here at me and he's a danger to me and he's ticked and I got to do something. Okay? There's my shots. All 4 right there. I think that's accurate enough to cut the head off the snake. Okay, now let's load with paper cartridges. Stay with me.